The 11th race, PEI Colt Stakes, 3-year-old fillies in the gold division for a purse of $11,600. They're in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's go upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Halmack Jazzy Girl, Redland Miss Pretty, Woodmere Jade, Elm Grove Red Wine, Salisbrook Maple, Marina Del Rey on the gate. Top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. Rough and pacing Salisbrook Mabel is the first one out. Second into the turn towards the rail is Redland Miss Pretty. Third on the outside. Elm Grove Red Wine towards the rail. It's Halmack Jazzy Girl. Then it's Woodmere Jade, and the early trailer is Marina Del Rey. They're on the back stretch and going to the quarter pole, led by Salisbrook Mabel for Jill Barrio. Second at the rail. All on the inside is Redland Miss Pretty racing third. Halmack Jazzy Girl. That is Elm Grove Red Wine looking for a friend. Might have found it now, and she's dropped in to be fourth. Fifth is Woodmere Jade, the trailer. Marina Del Rey, a solid opener of 28 and 1. Down the stretch they come, chasing Salisbrook, Mabel, and Barrio towards the half mile. Second is Redland Miss Pretty. Then in third, Halmack Jazzy Girl. Fourth is Elm Grove Red Wine. Fifth is Woodmere Jade. And trailing the field, Marina Del Rey. They're halfway home. 57 and 4 was the time. On the point, it's Salisbrook Mabel leading Redland Miss Pretty. Third is Halmack Jazzy Girl. Going to the outside. Fourth is Elm Grove Red Wine. Marina Del Rey fifth. And now the trailer on the outside is Woodmere Jade. The 3/4 next. Salisbrook Mabel is the leader. Second is Elm Grove Red Wine. Now third is Redland Miss Pretty. The 3/4 was stripped in 1:26 and 1. And they're homeward bound. Salisbrook Mabel the leader. Coming on the outside is Elm Grove Red Wine. Third, along the inside, Redland Miss Pretty. Halmack Jazzy Girl on the line now. And it's Salisbrook Mabel to win with Barrio. Second is Elm Grove Red Wine. Halmack Jazzy Girl is up for third. Time for the mile. 1:55.2. Do have a judge's inquiry underway in the 11th.
Here comes the slow-mo replay for the 11th. The 3-year-old fillies in the gold division. Salisbrook Mabel, 28 and 1 to the quarter, 57 and 4 at the half. Down to 3/4 and 1:26 and 1. And going to the 7/8, she nearly come right out of her hobbles. She was going so fast, 1:55 and 2 the mile. That's a new race win record for this filly. She remains perfect, 4 for 4. Jill Barrio in the bike. Elm Grove Red Wine second. Halmack Jazzy Girl gets up there for third. And Redland Miss Pretty fourth. Unofficially here, and we are under an inquiry in the 11th. But we'll see Salisbrook Mabel in the Woodmere Standardbreds winner circle next.
The judge's inquiry underway in the 11th race involves the conduct of the race on the final turn after the 3/4.
And here's a look at the judges' inquiry here in race number 11, going to the 7/8. You'll see the Salzbrook Mabel on the front and Elm Grove Red Wine following in 2 here. This is what they're looking at, the judges' inquiry in race number 11. Hold all tickets.
Results of the 11th race inquiry, no violations. First start of the year is impressive for her 3-year-old campaign. Here's the 11th race winner, the 5-entry Salzbrook Mabel. Bay pacing filly 3 by Militias. Off the Sports Rider Dam, Southwind Oasis. Owned by Salzbrook Stable Incorporated of Windsor and Joe Baxter of Falmouth, Nova Scotia. Filly bred by the Salzbrook Stable Incorporated and Rebecca Hamilton of Ontario. She's trained by Joe Baxter and driven to victory by Gilles Barrio. For Gilles, that's his 3rd PEI Colt Stakes victory today with a triple. The filly paces to a new race win record of 1:55-2. Salzbrook Mabel triples up Barrio in the PEI Colt Stakes.